Good morning. We got a fun day today. Today we're heading to the Salmon Select Mule Sale. So it's gonna be a long one. We're gonna give everyone a bunch of extra feed and head to Salmon, Idaho, and we should be back around midnight.
Yeah.
Let's go look at some mules.
I'm hungry. Nailed it. Oh.
We could really use 2 more of these tartar feeders, but what we do is we put the grass hay in the feeders so it stays up out of the dust and mud and stuff, and then we put the alfalfa on the ground because they eat that up super fast before they start on their grass hay.
Look what I can do. Show my ball, babe. Eat your breakfast. Come on. Little buff baby, little buff Orpington baby. I'm so excited for these. Everyone says they're just like big dogs as chickens. They're just super friendly. There you go, baby. There you go.
Well, it's springtime here in Idaho. It is one of our favorite times of the year, and it is an absolutely beautiful day to look at some mules. But we're on our way to Salmon now. Stopped for a little break to stretch our legs and figured I'd show you the Salmon River.
We made it to the salmon sale and we're so excited to go look at all the mules, but first we've got to say hi to some of our friends. They just adopted this little rescue mini healer. She was left in a box on the side of the road with the rest of her litter mates with a broken femur, and our friends were able to rescue her, and now they're giving her a wonderful home. She was the sweetest little girl. I also want to give a special shout out to Thatcher. Thank you so much for coming over and saying hi to us. It was great to meet you. There are mules of every shape and color here, and this is going to be a good time looking at all these mules. We have a couple of friends who are here to bid on some mules, so we'll bring you along with that bidding action and see if our friends can win the mules that they want. So far, this is one of my favorite mules of this sale. His name is Big Roy, and I saw the guy riding him around bridleless earlier, and I'm excited to see how he does in the mounted shooting, the trail competition. He also is in the working cow horse competition as well. Our good friends Ty and Sky Evans are here putting on a cow working clinic. I typically participate in this clinic, but this year I decided not to spend some extra time with our Mustang Honey. It was fun to see all of our good friends that we've made over the last couple years through the Ty Evans Clinic community. It was fun to watch all of them and how they've progressed. And somehow I found another puppy. A friend of ours just got this brand new little corgi puppy. I used to have a corgi. She passed away right before we moved to our new home, and I told myself I would probably never get another corgi. But after holding this little puppy, I might have changed my mind. There's just something about them that I absolutely love. Some people get baby fever, but for me, it's definitely puppy fever. Thank you, Hank and Levi, for letting me hold your adorable little corgi puppy.
Well, we haven't even really got to look at the mules yet, but the first event is already starting, and it is one of our favorites. It's a mounted shooting competition, and this year there's mules and horses welcome, so this should be pretty fun. They're just getting set up and warmed up, and they're gonna fire it up in just a minute.
Like every year, this mounted shooting uses blanks in their guns. That means that they're not actually shooting any kind of projectile. All they're shooting is black powder. So you have to be pretty close to those balloons to get them to pop. And bystanders on the side of the arena are totally safe. It is a little loud though. In mounted shooting competitions, they actually have earplugs you can use for your equines. They're like big giant pom-poms that you stuff down in their ears. I think mounted shooting would be so much fun on my Mustang Rooster. I think my mule Clyde could be good at it eventually. In most mounted shootings, they go extremely fast. They use 2 different single action revolvers. The most common caliber is a .45 long Colt. There are all different kinds of patterns. They can go from pretty easy to extremely advanced. And if you ever get a chance to go watch a mounted shooting competition, you definitely should because it's a lot of fun to watch.
Anybody else want to practice? Get up there if you do. Mine as well.
It would be fun to compete on our mules, but these competitions are for the sale mules only. With the mounted shooting wrapping up, that's going to be about the end of all the events for today. The main events are tomorrow along with the actual auction. Today we got here a little late and most of the sale mules were already out and about, but tomorrow we're going to get up bright and early so we can walk through and preview all the sale mules before all the events start.
All right, we made it. Back in Salmon, Idaho. It's Friday morning, and we got about an hour to check out some mules before the best around pen competition gets started. So we're gonna head over here. We're gonna walk around and pick out some mules, and we'll probably follow them through the whole sale. So let's go see what they got. What do you think? Are you excited?
Yes. Let's go see some mules.
Always a
Mules
good
are the
day
best.
when you get a look at mules.
This is a pretty horse.
Hi, Copper.
Morning.
Buddy.
missed you guys yesterday.
Our good friends Chris and Marisa Clark brought 3 mules to this sale to sell.
Know that?
You missed us?
Yes.
Chris was a Grand Canyon packer. and they still live in Arizona. They made the long drive up here to sell these mules here at this sale. Chris now does packing clinics, and his wife Marisa makes some really cool candles. You can find them on Facebook at C&M Mule Packing Services.
There she is, puppy.
There she is.
Hey,
Give
sweet
you a boo.
girl. Yes, hello. Look at her little tail going. Good girl.
She says, I know that voice.
Good girl. Clyde's twin right here.
If you guys are interested in the candles or a mule packing clinic, here is their contact information.
Hi, guys.
We got our good buddy Chris Clark of C&M Mule Packing Services here, selling a few mules for friends. He brought some good ones.
We're out riding.
Good morning.
Hey, buddy.
How are you today?
Oh, good.
Good,
Ready
good.
For a good day.
Heck yeah, it's gonna be a great day.
With all the mules in here eating their breakfast, we're gonna do a little window shopping for mules. We actually do have a couple of friends that are looking to bid on mules here, so we're keeping our eye open for them.
Hey, buddy.
This mule was a little bit grumpy. But this one was extremely friendly.
What is that, huh? What is that? Hello.
Oh, you're cute. Yes, you're very sweet, huh? Hi, sweetie.
This guy is a 12-year-old 15-1 hand Paint John. He came from an outfitter here in Idaho.
Hi, sweetie. You like some ear scratches? Oh, yes.
You're so cute. Oh, you're so cute.
This one says it's a 16-year-old 15-hand Bay John. And this one's listed as a 15-year-old 14 two-hand brown Grula Molly. Most of these mules are too busy munching breakfast to come over and investigate people. This girl is a 13-year-old 15-hand Molly.
What are you doing, huh? Good morning. Honey, you're cute. Yes, you're cute.
This Sorrel Abbey John is one that our friends are interested in. He's 11 years old and 14 hands tall. We'll definitely watch him today in all the competitions. This girl is a 10-year-old. She's 14 two hands. This girl is 18 years old. She's 15 hands, so she's a little bit taller. She's Rooster's height.
What is that, huh? What is that? Yes. Oh,
This girl is also 18 years old.
sweetheart, how are you? Where? There you go. Hey, buddy. Hi. How's it going? What is that mean?
Yes. Hey, sweetie. Oh, hi. How are you, huh? What's going on? Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Hi. I'm nothing. I'm nothing for you. Mm-mm. Yes, I have nothing for you. Yeah. sweetie. You're very cute.
This zebra dun Molly mule reminds me a lot of our mule Riata. This girl is 13 years old and stands 15 hands. She's a pretty good looking mule, and I'll probably keep her in mind as we watch the events. I think she is a little on the older side for what my friends are looking for though.
I drive the Oregon side of it.
This mule was a late entry into the sale, and I didn't pick up the little insert that goes into the catalog, so I'm not sure any info on this guy. This zebra dun mule over here next to Jason is one of his favorites. It's also from a really reputable seller, which is nice. They shaved her mane in quite the artistic way. How many of you think I should do this to our girl Josie?
Oh, you're tall.
This mule was a little bit jumpy and I accidentally goosed her a little bit. It says she's a 10-year-old and stands 16'3". This guy is a 12-year-old and stands 15'2". A lot of the mules this year are a little on the older side. It says that these two are 13 years old, but they definitely look like they're older than that to me. This is a 7-year-old 15'3" hand Molly. She's too tall for our friends, but if I were going to look for a mule, she's one I would definitely keep my eye on.
How many of you guys think I need this one to match old Clyde? I think she would look awesome in a pack string with Clyde, and she's like 16 hands.
She's a nice big mule.
Look at her. Just cute. This one's cute with this big old... You don't see blazes on mules very often.
No, I really don't.
Got nice stockings, a big old white. A white spot on its belly too. Yeah, kind of a pinto, aren't you? You're cute.
It's starting to get a bit later in the morning, and the Best of the Round Pen event is going to start soon, so we want to go over and get a nice spot on the fence so we can watch that. This silver dapple Molly caught our eye. She's a 5-year-old and she's 14'3" hands tall. This is a very unique color for a mule. She seems pretty chill for her age as well.
Easy to lope, smooth trot, effortless to walk, been around dogs, ATVs, large equipment, been in parades, ridden out in big groups, good in wash rack.
This Best of Pen is just a way for people to show off their mules. It is judged, and actually this year Ty Evans is the judge of it, but it's just a big freestyle event. So you can just come in, do whatever you want to showcase your mules, and there are awards at the end.
Clips shoes, bridles, and saddles quietly. Stands exceptionally well for the farrier and veterinarian. He has carried riders of all ages and experience levels. Been used to work cows, willingly crosses water packs and rides out alone or settles in with a group. Hobbles and high lines reliably. Broke mules suitable for a family or serious trail rider. Hip number 21, this is T.
You can see where her bridle has been rubbing on.
a sweet little mule.
Looks like we got hip number 18. This is Max from Real Deal Horses out of Ripley, Oklahoma. 12-year-old sorrel jaw, top-notch mule, an absolute pleasure to ride. Max is
People come up
gentle,
with all different kinds of things to show off their mule.
This is hip number 44. This is Big Roy and Max from Real Deal Horses out of Pavilion, Wyoming. 5-year-old Dave Young.
This mule is pretty cool, and I imagine he'll probably go for quite a bit. He is also in the working cow horse competition, so we're going to go watch him a little bit later with that. This guy definitely has a good handle on this mule. He's cruising around here bridleless, which is pretty impressive. Not only that, but this mule is only 5 years old.
That is time. Hip number 44, Big Roy from Johnson, Mass. The Pavilion, Wyoming. Take three. That is time. In, folks. $30 seconds. That is time, Hector. Tip number 12, Cinco from Hector Pena. Best mind disposition. And tip number 47, across the water, bridges, and has this one for you guys. Paradise is Gracie, hip number 31.
You guys may recall the video we did on the $90,000 mule that sold at Chrome in the Canyon last year. Well, this is the same trainer and seller. This guy has this mule here at Salmon this year. I'm suspecting that this mule will probably go pretty darn high. He's riding around here right now with no cinches, so the saddle is totally loose on top of this mule's back.
Hip number 27 is Libby.
There we go. We're gonna do gymnastics on top of the field.
All right, done with the best of the round pen competition. There are actually some really nice mules. That was more enjoyable than I thought it was going to be. But next up, we have the trail mule competition. They got all kinds of obstacles set up out here, and we're gonna keep an eye on the few mules that we're really enjoying watching so far. So this should be fun. We're rolling right into it.
My favorite mule was out before the trail competition to go through the course, but he was over in the working cow horse competition as well, so he had to hustle up and get over there so we could do that. We'll go over and film him doing that competition here in just a minute. I think it's just so cool how he can ride around here bridleless. He's just using his seat and legs to steer this mule around. For being only 5 years old, this mule sure seems like he's really nice and calm, and he's very, very soft and willing to do whatever this guy asks him. We also like this Gypsy Vanner horse, but that'll be on the next video during the horse auction. They call for everyone to clear the arena, and it's about time to start on the trail course. The first up is one of our favorites. It's the Silver Dapple Mule. I definitely want to keep an eye on this one because one of our friends is very interested in bidding on this mule. She has a little bit of trouble with the gate, but it is a really heavy gate and it's hard to get the little lock back in the slot. I noticed a few people were having trouble with it. Also, this mule is only 5 years old, so it's very young still. Just like the Best of Penn, this competition is judged, but it's also a way to showcase your mule before the sale. This little mule has a really nice side pass over to the mailbox, and it went over that teeter bridge with no problem. They have to side pass this log, and this little Molly does well with that for the most part. Now they've got to go inside the barrels and do a turn to the left and a turn to the right. She has a little bit of trouble, but she does have a very large shank bit on, and the lady's using 2 hands, so that could be a little tough for this mule. Usually big shank bits like this are meant to ride one-handed. I bet if you put this mule back into a snaffle for a little while, she'd probably get going pretty good. Then you have to back around these barrels, and she definitely has a little bit of trouble with her hind end moving over. But again, she's a young mule, and I'm sure it wouldn't take too long if you just put her back in a snaffle and did a little more of the basics over again. She does get it though, and this mule seems very willing. She's just a little bit confused. Then they've got to pick this slicker up and move it to the other barrel. They can flop it around for extra points if they want. Next up is this big tire. You can step up on it and back off, or you can do a spin up there if you want to. It really just depends on what you and your mule can handle. Then you've got to pick up this rope and drag the log down and back. This log is pretty heavy, and this little mule handled it perfectly. She had no problem pulling this log around. She really does seem like a very sweet, sensible mule. Once the rope's back on the post, then you go and walk over the logs. She handles that with ease. And then you go out and do a reining pattern in front of the judges. She picks up a nice little lope. She gets a nice little simple lead change there.
Lot 10. And we've got 21 right here with trail riders. Seasoned.
And she has a pretty nice little stop.
Excellent with her feet. 14-year-old Molly. Brown cross. 21 is T, 12-year-old. Dead ball right now, that's cricket. Lot 52. Watch Charlie ride.
My Clyde lookalike didn't do as well as I'd hoped in the trail course, but I'm not buying a mule anyway. Here comes the same trainer that sold that mule for $90,000 at Chrome the Canyon last year. He's got a pretty good handle on this mule and they've got a lot of good things going on. He backs through these barrels with ease. The slicker is no issue either. Overall, they did really well on everything. This is a pretty nice mule. We have briefly thought about buying mules, training them, and selling them at these high-end sales, but I'm not sure if we ever will. With the trail course wrapping up, we're going to run over and watch that bridleless mule and the working cow horse, and then it's time for one of the most entertaining events of this whole thing.
Little mule with a big heart and a friendly personality has been rode by all level riders. We have used him in all aspects of ranching, branding, doctoring, checking fences, even roping our big ornery Jersey bull. Stands good to saddle, bridle, shoe, bathe, mount, dismount. He's a pleasure in camp, whether riding or packing. He has a pretty lope.
First up, they do a reining pattern. Once they're finished with that, they're going to do reining cow horse. The objective here is to work the cow down the fence and stop and turn it both directions, and then usually you bring it out into the middle and try to run a circle around it each direction as well. Once that's done, then you can pull out your rope and show off your roping skills.
30 seconds left.
Overall, this was so cool to watch. Mules aren't exactly known for their speed and agility like a quarter horse is, but this little mule shows a ton of potential. He's only 5 years old, and he's definitely doing some awesome things. But with the working cow horse over, it's time for one of the most entertaining events of this whole thing. The bleachers are starting to fill up and everyone's getting ready for the annual mule race. This race is similar to the thoroughbred racing, only they only do a short stretch down the track and through the outdoor arena to the finish line. The finish line is right in front of the crowds. These mules, however, are not trained to run in a straight line like most racing thoroughbreds and quarter horses are, so it's mayhem on the track. And they also started off with a gunshot, which usually gets the mules pretty amped from the very beginning. They also have a Calcutta before the race begins. A Calcutta is a little different than normal betting. Before the race even starts, each mule is auctioned off to the crowd. You're not buying the mule, you're buying the chance that that mule will win. All the money from this auction goes into one big pot. And when the race is over, whoever bought the winning mule takes home the biggest payout. With the Calcutta all through, the mules head down to line up on the starting line.
the race?
Did you see that?
He's got a drink. Oh my god. Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh, the way I minded.
With the fast and furious mule race all through, it's time to make our way back to the auction yard so that way we can get some good seats. We spot the silver dapple that our friend's interested in on the way.
All right, the race is over. It's time for the auction.
Yeah.
How many good mules we got?
How many? 16 total?
Yeah.
How many of those are good?
Yeah.
There's one that I really like.
Okay, which one is it?
It's Big Roy.
Yep, same here.
But
Big
it's kinda
Roy.
short. It's like 14.
Little Roy.
Little Roy.
Yeah.
I like that one.
We find some good seats and save some spots for our friends. We have a couple different friends that are thinking about bidding on mules in this auction.
Ready to buy something?
Sale time. Should I go get a bidder number?
Yeah, let's go. I don't even know which one we bid on.
I would bid on Sally's.
Oh yeah, that's done.
Hatari. Yep, that's
How
one
much?
I'm watching. How much would I realistically bid if we have more space?
Yeah,
75.
75. How much do you think it's gonna go for?
11.
11. Yeah, they didn't really do anything here.
No.
I wouldn't
pretty,
be
though.
surprised if it doesn't go for 15 though.
Looks like Riata.
It does.
It does not take long for this auction yard to fill up, and people are ready to start bidding on some high quality mules.
These last several years, we've been fortunate enough to have Ty Evans come to Salmon each and every year and do a 3-day national mule clinic. It's been very well attended.
Our friend Ty Evans got a jacket for always doing his mule clinics here. He's been doing mule clinics in Salmon for quite a while, and if you guys want to come down and join, I highly recommend it. My favorite mule of the whole sale also won a jacket and an award.
Congratulations, good job. This is a super nice mule, 44. Race and done everything. Has some great videos on this mule. We sure appreciate it, David.
We grab some dinner and settle in. The auction's about to start. And it starts off hot.
19 top dogs over 21 top dogs over here to 21 going once. Sold out, 20,000 right up there.
Lot number one, a 15-year-old 15 one-hand Molly sold for $20,000. Next up was Jason's favorite mule.
2002, and they always have lot 2, 13 and 33. Here is Hatari, 10 years old, 14 two-hand Dun John. One of the friendliest mules they've ever owned is Gentle. Built like a tank.
Sold out, $9,000 right over here on the internet.
Next up was my Clyde lookalike.
He came up to visit them and called. He's come up a few days early and spent time seeing everything.
All he's doing is talking. Hey, look at there. Now look at this pretty little girl. 21, now 2, 22, now I don't get it. 2, 3, now 23, worth that. 26,000 over here to 6. Sold out, $25,000 right over here.
Hey, let's get Scott and the young fella ahead. Welcome to Salmon, Idaho.
The Sallees had a few mules here this year. Scott and Sandy seem like really honest, genuine folks.
25, 26. Do you get 26? Sold out, right over here, 26,500.
Hey, you Scott, 26,900.
This little mule was last in the mule race. I thought it was adorable with the little girl with her bubble machine on there and the little pink hat on this guy.
Exceptional riding mule. Has packed many beginner mule race. He sure did. I watched this mule best pen. He did a great job. Look at this mule putting up with this stuff, guys.
9,000.
This Amish family always brings some nice mules. It's the same family that owns the mule I really like named Big Roy that did the working cow horse.
and dismount. Trailer's good.
75, $7,500 over here. 75, 8,000, 8,000. That's it. 8, not 9, 9, not 10, not 10, not 10. No, 14,000 over here. Now let me tell you. 15, 15, now 16, George. 16, 16, now 16, 16.
Wow. Look at this guy.
16.
If you rope like me at the brandings, you're set. So yeah, that's how it goes for me.
16 $9 over here. That's $6.
Done a good job, David, on this mule. Nice job.
Sold out. Sign your way. Thanks, Dave.
There was another little dun that looked like Riata. I had my eye on this mule today. It's a cute little mule, but it was a bit older than my friends wanted.
Sold out. Sold out right here. Internet. Thank you.
Here is lot 31. This is Paradise's Gracie. This is Lauren Basham, who sold the mule for $90,000 at Chrome in the Canyon. This mule is 10 years old and 15 hands. She is a really nice Molly. She's out of a Missouri foxtrotting mare and a really nice jack. She has all kinds of experience and she did really well at all the competitions today. My friend is bidding for a friend of her family. We aren't exactly sure what his max is, so they're gonna give him a call on the phone and have him on the phone while they're bidding.
Internet's out. I got 7 on the floor. 8 now. I'm 11, now 12, I'm not getting over the lens here out. I'm not getting over the top here, not getting the sorry, Jay. I'm not getting over the top now. I'm not getting over the top here, not getting over her, not getting over the top now. I'm not getting internet's running here, not getting 12, you get her. And 13, lens here out, 14. I'm not getting 14 here, not getting the Jim, you're out, 14. I'm not getting over her, not getting over 14 pound. I'm not getting lens here, 15. 15, lens here out. I'm not getting over her, not getting 15 pound. I'm not getting over her, not getting over 15, 15, not getting over 15 pound. 15, get into her, 16,000. And 16, I'm not getting over her, negative number 16, negative number 16, internet should run in 3rd place. And 16, negative 17, negative number negative 17,000. And 17, negative 17, negative champion mule right here. Negative 16, 17, negative number 17 now. I think negative number 17, I would, come on, don't wait. And now 18, negative over negative 18,000. 18, 19, negative this year out, 19. I think negative over negative 19,000, negative don't weaken here, $19,000. 19, negative over negative over 18 money, 19,000. You're really missing the boat, folks here. Yep.
My friends are out temporarily, but they're talking to the buyer on the phone. He wasn't able to make the auction in person, so he's leaving it up to us to pick which mule we think he should buy. We definitely think that this would make him a really nice mule though, so we're trying to see if he wants to bid more.
Pretty high here, so.
You rolled over here.
I think that she's nice. I do think that they're going to keep going on her though.
Only a darn good mule. Gentle for anybody. 19,000 years old. I think that give her $19,000. You're not going to find a mule in this program for half this price. Get on there. 19. I think that give her 19. I'm not going to go her negative 18. You're not going to now be 19. You're not going to now be 18. Like he says, he's known for it for years, and this is a real deal. Not 20. Nice mule.
You're at 19. You got it. At 19.
Yep. Yeah. Now 21,
they took it at
21.
You gotta go 21 now.
Here. 21. I'm thinking no negative, don't weaken. 21. I'm thinking she's worth the money. She's worth the money. Fred's right. 21. I'm thinking no negative of her negative over 21. Negative of her negative over 21. I'm thinking no negative of her negative, and she's talking to him here. $21,000. I'm negative of her negative over 21. Yes, sir.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Fred would look great right there. I'll tell you what, 21,000 is all we're asking. I don't think they're going to give her negative. Go ahead, Fred. You got some more to talk about. I'll let you go.
They are out at 20,000 and it sounds like that was his max bid, so we're going to have to pass on this mule.
But it should sell more.
Okay.
Yep. 29 grand, 29 grand. Hey, negative over negative would have been 29,000. And 29 with that here negative, that's about the third no. I'm gonna sell him. You wanna do it? 35? Sold the mule, $34,000. $34,000. Thank you.
It's a bummer they weren't able to get that one, but my friend jumps back in on one of the Salise mules. Unfortunately, it goes too high as well.
Her negative over 28,000 on that negative over negative 8. Sold the mule $27,000. $27,000. Congratulations.
Next up is my favorite mule. This one, unfortunately, is a little too short for what they're looking for. He's right at 14 hands tall.
And I tell you what, kind of broke to boot with it, guys. Give it her negative at 9,000, now 10.
Guys, get in there.
Now 11, now 11. Hang negative at 10, hang negative at 20. Hang negative her negative, you're getting right here. 20 grand, now 1, 21 Lindsay. Now negative her negative 2, and 22 and 3. And watch what we're doing right here. They might change their mind. 23,000's when I'm 24,000. And now 24's or 20 negative. You can sold with the balls, that's all right. 24,000.
Look at that, folks.
You see what we're doing right here, sir? 24,000. I am 24, negative over negative over now negative 4.
That's the stop.
That's the stop. Did you see it? Last chance, sir. 24. I'm negative over here. Sold him 23.5. Lindsay's way 23.5.
I'm actually pretty surprised that that mule didn't sell for more. In my opinion, that was the nicest mule of the entire sale. He was a little on the short side though. Our other friends were thinking about this Appy for a little while, but after seeing him in the mule race, they decided that he might be a little too high-strung for what they're looking for.
Sold the mule, $8,000. $8,000. Thank you. Congratulations.
And finally, it was time for the silver dapple to come up in the auction. The family friend of my friend was looking at this mule earlier, and it's one he was really interested in. She's been contemplating all day if she should put in a bid for this guy. One thing you should know, if you don't want to buy a mule, you probably shouldn't sit next to me.
A stunning mule to look at. Look at that color. That is unusual. She's kind, honest to handle, she's quiet. Pull the kids around in the sled, rope the dummy. Second place in the best of pen. Second place in the best of pen here of all of those mules. Annie Oakley. Yes, sir. You're not going to find one that color, guys, and that coat matches the boot there. I'm negative over negative over negative over 10. Negative over negative over 10,000. Negative over negative 10,000. And 10. Negative over negative over 10. You're out 10,000. And 10. Here now, negative Lydia, you're out 2. I'm negative over negative over 10. Now negative 11,000. Negative over 12. Negative over negative over 12,000. And 12. Here negative over negative 13. And 13, you're out now. 13. Hey, negative 14. And negative Cody, you're out. Do it. I'm negative 14. 14. Hey, negative over negative 14,000. Internet's going to be 14. You got 13 ahead of you. 14. 15. And 15. Hey, negative over negative 15. Negative over negative 15,000. 15,000. Negative over negative 15. You're negative. I'll do 14.5 for it. 14.5. 15,000. I'm negative over negative 15. I'm 14.5 money. 15,000. And 15. Hey, negative over negative 15. You're negative over 14.5. 15, guys. We got a lot of props in here, a lot of tricks. I'm 14.5 money, $15,000. I'm negative over negative 15,000. 15, negative over negative 15. Negative over negative 15,000. Yeah, pay attention, like you say, Zach. A lot of tricks, and this is a wonderful color. And this is a broke mule and young, only 5 years old. I'm your bet here. Yeah, negative over negative over negative right here. Negative 15,000. 15. Negative over negative 15. Here, negative Fred. Tell me a little bit. What this horse do in the competitions here? This mule was second in the best of pen. Second in the best of pen. 15,000, I'm 14,500 money, 15, we're over here, 14,500, 15,000, ladies and gentlemen. I'm negative over negative 15, you're down to negative over negative over 15,000, 15, Cody, you're out, internet, you're out as well. I'm 14,500, 15,000, I'm negative over 15, 15, you're negative over 15,000, 14,500, 15,000, I'm negative over negative 15, you're down to negative over 15,000. Gentle, Zach. You bet. As uniquely colored as you're gonna find one here. There's negative over 15,000. I'm 14,000. Negative over 15,000. 15 now. Rope them down. Clear the beach ball. 15,500. 15,500. You're out there down. 15,500. 15,500. You're out there down. Negative over. You owned them a long time, sir. 15,500. I'm negative over negative 100. Negative over negative 15,500. 15,500. Negative 16,000. And 16. Negative, you're out right there. Lindsay spot 16. I'm negative, I don't know who you are. 16. I'm negative over negative 16,000. No, negative 16,500. Thank you. I'm 16,500. Negative over negative 65. You're out. I'm 16,500. Negative over negative 500. Negative over negative 16,500. 16,500. Negative over negative. He's sure. 16,500. He's been a good bidder. 16,500. I'm negative over negative 16,500. Negative over negative 16,500. I'm 16,500. Negative over negative to be all in all. I'll let him get one more trick out of their deal here. I'm 16,000 way up high. 16,500. Who said yes? 16,500. I heard he yell. 16,500. What's he say, Mike? 16,500. Who said yes? 16,500. I heard he yell. 16,500. What's he say, Mike? 16,500.
I shouldn't sit next to you. Like, should we buy it?
65, 65.
You can't ask me that. Look at that color.
65, 65, negative over negative 500, negative over negative, all be all in all done, negative over negative over 5 here. You folks bought them 16,000 way up high, 16,000 in your section right there. What's that number, please? Just 3? Just buy number 3. Thank you. Goodbye. Thank you, girls.
Thank you, and thank you for all that show. Let's give them a hand. That was quite a production. That's why they're called the Lucky Horse Production Company. Thank you.
This little 5-year-old Molly is going to find herself a new home up in northern Idaho. I think this guy is going to be really pleased with this little girl. She seems to have a really good mind, and with a bit more riding, she's going to be a super mule. She is absolutely stunning, and she seems to be a really sweet girl. I also want to say congrats to our new friends Jim and Jill for purchasing this nice mule as well. I hope you guys really enjoy him, and he does great for you. He seems like a sweet guy. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you like these videos. We'll be posting how the horse sale went at this event next.
Delivered.